Hi, I'm Sue Gullery. I'm Clinical Education Projects Manager for St John. My chosen charity is St John Youth, which is a division of the whole National St John organisation. St John Youth is a great opportunity for young of today to get involved from anything from 6 to 18, and it grows them as a person in their leadership development and their grows role models, and so the opportunity to actually raise some money to help that was an excellent choice, I think. My coach, Wayne Vaunga, he's the boxing coach that I work with in Christchurch, so he was pretty keen to get me involved in this event. My friends and family that know me quite well, they know this is right up my alley and something that I'm quite passionate about and really enjoy boxing. So my mother's understandably doesn't want to come, but apart from that, they were very supportive. My opponent is Beck's 11 from the press. Good luck, Bex. I think it'll be a great fight. I'm looking forward to meeting you after the bout, and let's do it. I'd like to say to my supporters, thanks very much for supporting me. All of you have been really accepting and enthusiastic about this project and this fight, and I think it's excellent. St John Youth, I'd like to say thanks for giving me the opportunity to represent you, and this is a bit of a signal that we can do whatever we want to do, and it's about setting your mind to a goal and achieving that, and I hope that you will do that in your future. My game plan for this fight is to hit Bex more than she hits me.
I can't hear you, come on! Let's go.
My name is Beck 11 and I'm a writer and a columnist for the Press newspaper. My colleagues encouraged me to take part. I really had no intention of doing it, but every time I turned around they would say something about it and started shadow boxing at the side of my head, so I thought, why not? It's a really good opportunity for me to get fit. I chose Te Puna Whaihora Glenelg because they're a family charity and they help underprivileged children, basically. I was lucky when I grew up. I grew up in a single parent family, but I had a lot of support from my family and my grandparents. A lot of these kids don't. And what the charity does is take people in and their parents and teach them how to be a better family. All I really want to do is raise some money, and every dollar that I earn for that charity is $1 more for any charity that I've ever earned before. I've never done anything like this. And ultimately I'd just like to win. I think this is a really important way of kind of teaching a family how to be a family again, and I'm really, really proud to be part of this. To my supporters, I just want to say thanks very much. Thank you for dragging me out running when I don't want to, and thank you for helping me. My opponent is Sue Gullery. She's from St John. At least I know if she drops me, she can help me up and fix me up again. But if I drop her, there's nothing else I can do but write about it, and that's what I intend to do.
I couldn't help thinking when I was just before they came into the ring, it's only probably less than 10 years ago that women's boxing's become active. For a lot of people were opposed to it when it first came in, and now it's very, very popular. There's a girl, I've just lost her name at the Nationals, who's gone on from strength to strength, and I'll think of it before the end of the night. Anyway, we're on. This is it, between Sue the Terminator Gullery and Beck Right Hook 11.
Yes.
Beck's with the press and Sue's with the St John ambulance, I believe.
And of course, Sue's in the red.
And the charities that they're fighting for here, what have we got on?
We mentioned them before, Jono, but we'll mention them again because they're all worthy. Sue, of course, is representing St John's Youth. And of course, Beck is representing Glenelg Health Camp, who do a great job. Just a wee trip.
Just a trip, that's all it was. And our referee for this contest is Ken Clearwater. Ken's very well known in the Canterbury region and throughout New Zealand. He was a very good boxer himself in his day, and now he's refereeing.
And he also is the representative for survivors of male sexual abuse. So
yes, he was.
Ken's a very active guy, and he's a great guy too. I think he's keeping a close eye on these two ladies. Look,
I think tonight he might be more, and there's a bit more physical abuse here.
This is almost like a mini wrestling. No, not at all. But hey, you must split them up. Ken's doing a good job, and they get back in the centre ring. Gloves high, and away they go. I think Beck might have the edge here, my boy.
I think you're right. There's a lot of holding in that, but I mean, this is what happens with
novices.
Yeah.
I've seen more experienced fighters that have had 38 professional bouts holding. Yeah. It's illegal, but if they can get away with it, they'll do it.
There's plenty of that goes on.
Bell's good round, good round. Well. Back to their corners they go. Beck comes out charging. And she's worn a big right hand from Sue, no question about it.
And another one,
Good left. She's been listening to a corner man, Sue Gullery. I'm impressed. But Beck's come back. Oops. Turning the head to one side.
How do I look?
Yeah, how do I look? Hey, they're doing a great job out there.
Both boxers are still trying to go forward.
Yep. It's a nice right hand from Beck.
Very even contest so far.
I think Sue's starting to tire a bit, I feel, but she's still throwing out her lefts and rights. Beck just seems to be a bit stronger, but however.
Well, you're most welcome to that view, but at this stage I'd be putting my money on the red.
Whoa.
But it's like the tide, it changes, it ebbs and flows.
Well, it's not over till the last bell, is it?
No, it's not. This contest is
very close.
It's pretty untidy, but it's. I better not say that. I'll get in trouble later, but I'll say it again. It is a bit untidy.
Oh, that was a lovely sneaky
both
right
giving
hand.
it their best.
Right on the bell, for goodness sake.
Yeah, the pressure goes on now.
Yeah.
Signalling to the referee.
Yeah.
Just giving him a bit of instruction.
Yeah. Referee's doing a good job.
Oh, yes, he is.
The corner man shouldn't be up there waving his arms around. You're not allowed to do that. There should be no comments from the corners.
No.
I've seen referees disqualify a boxer because of it.
Yep.
Not that we've got hard and fast rules for this, but
well, you know, we could go on about all sorts of things. I remember years ago I was announcing a contest when David Toole was starting out as a junior, and but him and his opponent got both disqualified for not trying hard enough, believe it. Yeah, that
does happen.
They just weren't doing anything.
I saw a bout like that at the Richmond Working Men's Club. The late Nick Drury was refereeing, and he just said, "Over, finished."
Yeah, could have been the way.
This is pretty close, John. Very close. They've done a big job, these girls. Incidentally, you might be interested to know at home, their weights are Sue 78.3 and Beck is 84 on the dot. A wee bit of a weight difference. Nice left hook, nice right cross from Gullery.
It's what people have been waiting for.
Very cool.
Bit of fun, bit of action.
Look at the crowd.
And the winner of that was Charity.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges were unanimous in their decision. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, was Becky Levin in the blue.
If you've ever seen a standing ovation in boxing, we've just had it. Beck 11. You're right, pretty sharp, and I can't wait to see your column next week, but what an awesome fight.
Oh my God, I just can't believe how hard it was. Honestly, I don't think anyone has any idea what it must be like to go more than 3 rounds. Nuts.
You went out there guns blazing. I mean, you ran to your opponent.
They told me to. My coaches at Riverside at Addington just basically said, get out there and don't stop punching. So but I wasn't fit enough to keep on punching, but I gave it my best, I really did.
Well, Sue, the Traumanator, Gullery, you work for St John's, you're just about going to need them tonight.
Not at all. That didn't hurt much at all.
Did it not?
No bruises.
You reckon you won't even have a bruise after that?
No, not at all. We've been sparring for ages. The guys that I was sparring against hit me harder.